I drew every day for a year. What's the progress? Was it worth it? So this all started as a random idea. I wanted to make a progression video and I picked art because I thought it was easy to track. Like, I'll draw for 30 days, I can show the first day and then I can compare it to the last day. That'll be interesting to see. Did I make progress?
Well, for me, just so you know, I'm not the draw every day kind of guy. I like to take my time to draw, and also of course, there are days where I draw every day for like a week or like a month stretch, and then I take a break and then come back again. But he drew for 365 days straight. I don't believe in that. For me, it doesn't work. Well, it might work for other people, but for me personally, it doesn't work for me. So let's keep watching.
Progress. People were so encouraging on the video and I really enjoyed picking up drawing. So I kept going and I did a 100-day one and people enjoyed it even more. There was no way I was gonna stop. I had to do at least a year. And here we are. Being here, I have so many emotions.
There's a lot of dedication that went into this. For me, I think the last time I tried doing that was I wanted to do like a 30-day straight and I ended up doing like 19 or thereabouts and couldn't continue. But I'm going to give him that. A lot of dedication.
So I'm happy. Alright, let's dig into it. Let's watch. Sorry, my nails. This is where it all started. 365 days ago.
Wow.
Day 1. A self-portrait? What's up, dear? Yeah.
Well, just so you know, I haven't watched this video before. This is my first time, so I'm going to be reacting to it fresh. So right about now, what I'm saying is, I don't know what he's going for, cartoon characters or real life images. I don't know what he's going for. But this, okay, so according to him, this is day 2, and okay, let's keep going.
Yes, man, this is nice to watch. Like, okay, some are not terrible. This gives me confidence. Here's when I started to look up tutorials and stuff online. So you think it'd be better, but they all kind of look like they have some sort of allergy. Like they ate a lobster and they have a seafood allergy.
Yes.
The chin is very big. I probably would have made it something more like, I wonder if I could fix it. I felt bad for future. Damn, I drew so hard I can't erase.
Okay, so I think he's kind of going for cartoon characters, animes, majorly, I think. And well, I think he's beginning to pick up the pace and do well for himself. Did I just say pick up the pace and do well for himself? Well, I did. Scratch that. But I think he's okay.
Damn, that's just simple change and it's already so much better. I realize, and maybe other people have said this too, but drawing is more about training your brain to see rather than actually technical with your hand. I think that's a misconception I had. But after 30 days, this was the progress of my first video. I was so than actually technical with your hand. I think I realize, and maybe other people have said this too, but drawing is more about training your brain to see rather than actually technical with your hand. I think that's a misconception I had.
Yeah, I think for me, my drawings improved. Well, just so you know, I used to be a hyper-realistic pencil artist, and my drawings improved when my friend said some things and it got into my head, and that's when I saw improvement in my drawings. Not the whole ability to, train my hands. No, it's something up here changed, and that's what helped me.
But after 30 days, this was the progress of my first video. I was so happy with it, and I think I should be.
For me, I don't really think there's a significant growth in this. I mean, this guy has a lot of fans. 110 million. I don't want to. Okay, let's keep going.
Because the progress is definitely there. So this is my progress after 82 days, 84. And I really think here's where I peaked in terms of if you wanted to just improve as much as possible in the shortest time. I think just adding...
Alright, so I'm going to fast forward this because I don't think I have the time to sit through all of this. But my the reason why I'm going through this, or the reason why this got me, was the fact that I'm not really a person who believes in drawing every day. And I believe that you can draw for a while and then take time to rest and allow your brain to gather ideas, and then you can come back. And sometimes, if over the space of 30 days, the things that you've learned, you can actually, but when you give yourself or your brain a chance to rest, over that time while you're resting, you realize that the things that you've learned will sit well in your head. And when you come back, for me, that's what works for me. So when I come back better and I come back fresh. But join for 365 days, that's a lot, and that's too much. It's too much. And for me, I think that my progress will be that much. Of course, I'm going to grow. I'm going to see changes. I'm going to see growth, but it's not going to be much. It's just going to be little changes, little growth, and it doesn't work for me. So I'm just checking. So I don't think I want to see all through. I think I'll skip and see. Let's see. What is this?
That helped. But I think the biggest sort of thing that helped is that I'm actually older. Like, I'm 35 now, and I think if I did this thing when I was younger, I would not have seen the same improvement. But I also think, the improvement I had, anyone can achieve. Like, I wanted my
Okay, so he said something about seeing the same improvements. You get? So drawing every day. Well, he said that he's older now, and maybe that's what. I'm 31, and phew, well, like he said he saw the same improvement, and I feel like that's how it's gonna be for everybody who wants to draw every day. You might not see significant progress. Just give yourself a break. Let's keep watching.
video to be inspiring for other people to do the same thing. Like, that's my goal. Like, people say anyone can draw, and I truly, truly believe that. Oh, and by the way, I wrote a blog post. Yes, I write blog posts now.
And I actually believe that anyone can draw. Truly, I do believe that anyone can draw if you can put your mind to it. Truly, and practice. You can draw.
Just more details about my favorite type of notebooks, my favorite kind of pens. If I were to do this challenge again, same thing, and anything is like out of proportion,
So I'm going to
the whole thing just kind of looks weird.
to 10 minutes.
So to draw directly, it was so.
His progress.
Now, get it now. Now's your
so this is
chance in me. Like, I can do more. I know I can do more. I know I can do better. And I really wanted that to show. So I really did push myself a lot towards the end here. And that's when I bought an iPad. Coming in clutch last minute. Super satisfying to draw with a pen on an iPad. But obviously it was way different. So again, it was like a last minute learning curve of me not understanding the program. And
I don't know why I have an issue drawing on an iPad. It hasn't really worked out for me. I don't know. I don't know, precision issue. I just don't know what's wrong. I can't seem to get the hang of the whole shading process and everything. I don't know what's wrong with that.
yada yada yada. So let's go through the last thing I drew, which was on the iPad. So I started off just sketching, and I was still too scared to draw bodies. I drew this, which I thought was going to be amazing, and I ended up really hating it. I think the colors are fun, but I didn't know how to draw hair. I at least try to draw like a full body, but I was so scared of getting it wrong that I think I just made it look weird.
Bad.
So I practiced drawing hair, but it's just like nothing interesting about it. This is just
Okay, so another point is, if he's drawing from his mind, from his head, then I think he's doing well. He's really doing well, except if he's not drawing from his mind. But then again, he's drawing cartoon characters, animes. So and I remember there was a point where he said he was looking up tutorials online. So, and if you keep drawing the same thing over and over and over, and I think, okay, so that's where drawing every day helps. Okay, I see what he's going for. But drawing, I think I see now where drawing every day helps. When you draw every day and you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, of course, you're going to get used to drawing that same thing. And that's the reason why you will now grow. You will see the same results. And that's the reason why he was getting the same results. But if you're drawing, okay, let's skip that. Let's scratch that.
Try it out. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna really wow you guys. I started the line work. I tried my best to draw the actual hands. This is gonna be so good. And this is the end result. And I genuinely hate looking at it. I've looked at it so much, it just pisses me off. Even now, I don't want to. In my head, it was going to be so much more, you know? And then you look at it and you're like, oh, cool. That was it, huh? I desperately tried to draw something else because I don't know, like I felt like I could do more, but I kept drawing and I couldn't. Like it just came out looking weird and unsatisfying. This was supposed to be like the most simplest thing ever, like black high contrast with some color. Still, I didn't like it. And I was getting so close to the deadline. I think I have like 20 days left until this video. I drew a full body with perspective and I thought it came out pretty good. I was okay with this one, but I still felt like I could do more. So I sketched for a couple days and I told myself I'm gonna give one last effort. I have to really like it to actually sketch it. And this is the last thing I drew. I finished it yesterday and I think I'm finally happy with it.
Okay.
I finally drew clothes that isn't just black, and I actually put some more time into the hair and like making the lines look nice and small little details and having the high contrast light. Maybe it's wrong, but it's there at least, and I think it makes it more interesting, you know, with some shadows and different pose, you know, all of it. I think I'm finally happy with it. I think for a year progress, yeah. Am I allowed to be happy? Took a lot of pain to get there, you know, like let's compare day 1, day 365.
All right, so that's the end of the video, and I think that for me, I don't think there's a significant growth in drawing, and this might end up discouraging a lot of people who want to try. And I'm not saying that what he did was wrong. You know, he's obviously not wrong for doing this. But I feel that for me personally, if you take your time to work on yourself and give yourself time to think about and to assimilate all the things that you learned over a period of time, I think that would help you more than stressing your brain out to keep pushing and keep doing the same thing over and over and over for a lengthy period of time. So my takeout from this video is, of course, he made progress, but the progress is not significant. It's just, please don't come on me. I remain your humble servant, Johnson Ocheja. Bye for now.